Human identity and biology come into being as a projection of consciousness from the collective cosmic morphogenetic field identity, a massive gestalt of consciousness identity which is referred to by many names: God, Source, Prime Creator, and Great Central Sun. Human identity comes into being as a projection of consciousness arising form, God consciousness. It is the result of a projection of consciousness which produces and, subsequently, manifest in the morphogenetic field of the 15-dimensional time matrix systems. The stream of consciousness through which humanity manifests emanates from the scalar grid or scalar field entering the 15-dimensional system through the 8th dimension portal, subsequently spreading upward and downward through all dimensions of the 15-dimensional time matrix. This directly creates the morphogenetic blueprint of the human multidimensional form. The blueprint of human consciousness follows that of all dimensional systems. Consciousness is broken down into 5 sets of 3 dimensions forming separate, but interwoven morphogenetic bodies of light and sound within which portions of consciousness are carried. The 5 three-dimensional bodies of human anatomy, called hova bodies, representing distinct portions of identity and awareness, then manifest in time. Each is multiple expressions of identity in which singular identities and biologies are created. Each corresponds to different aspects of the human body and psyche. The 5-dimensionalized bodies, hova bodies, are storehouses of all human consciousness. Though conscious physical identity is primarily located in D3, dimension 3. Intuitive identity in D2, and subconscious identity in lower D2 and D1. This illustrates as how dimensions act as scalar grids, better understood as bands of frequency where portions of multidimensional identity are stationed. Understanding human nature requires more than just understanding the lower dimensions, simply due to the fact that true human anatomy is comprised by a multidimensionalized structure bridging various expressions of conscious identity. Therefore, incarnate identity exists as one part of a large identity gestalt stationed in the higher bodies. Higher dimensional identities represent more energy, and therefore more conscious awareness, than lower identities, representing the superconscious aspects of mind and being. This consciousness is unseen, but is manifest. Each aspect simply lies beyond the human perceptual range, wherein lie the additional 7 senses. The true process of human evolution is concerned solely with the incarnate's expansion of perceptual consciousness into higher dimensional fields which are outside the perceptual range of the human incarnate identity. Nevertheless, it is correct to assume that the physical body and biological form is construed from the same energetic substance that the entire multidimensional self is made from. The conscious, electronal scale of the multidimensional, morphogenetic anatomy, the higher bodies manifest as a direct function of human DNA, the content of which determines the life path, and circumstances, and contour, of conscious awareness that will manifest in each incarnation. Higher bodies govern the blueprint on which human experience manifests as physically incarnate experience. Merging these bodies' identities represents the key to spiritual enlightenment, opening incarnate perception to higher level of consciousness. This means progressively transmuting physical existence into progressively less dense states of matter density level, finally integrating all its dimensional parts, ultimately returning to its original state of pure consciousness identity.